Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to watch The Warning perform Sharks for an audience in Austin, Texas on May 29, when they were, of course, opening for Youngblood. We thought it would be fun to look at Sharks in particular, because that's another great song in concert, and it's nice to see a brand new audience reacting to that song, too. So this shot is from a little further back. Like we looked at Ritual recently, and it was right up front and pretty close. And a lot of it was Danny, but they did get around, but you know. At least it was nice and up close and pretty good sound. And this has pretty good sound, and it's a little further back. So you get the ambiance of the place. There's always the trade-off there, right? But I look forward to checking this out. Adrian, how long has it been since you saw Sharks?
Too long. I don't know how long, but it's been too long.
Good answer. Yeah. I think it's been too long for me too. So why don't we dive into this and we will check it out, talk about it afterwards.
All righty.
Did you notice how few cameras were up recording The Warning? Typical for an opening band situation, you know? So that's why it's been hard to find good footage, but I'm glad to see this. What did you think, Adrian?
Oh, man. Well, first of all, did you notice that someone on the side of the stage is doing the song in sign language?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Oh, so did I.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. You don't see that every day. Yeah, the audience, they're kind of still filing in for Youngblood and all, but there were several that were at rapt attention. And I can't say they were all Warning fans because, again, I only saw like 3 phones or something like in front of this one, which is way under the normal number, And of course, I'm sure a lot of Youngblood fans were like, I got to get in front. I got to be there for when Youngblood's on. Understood, but still, I think they got some attention. And that's the whole point of this tour, this opening tour. And so I'm glad to see that.
Just the way it began, too, with Pow and Command.
Commander Pow. Yeah, Adrian coined Commander Pow, and I like it. It works.
Sure.
Did you know we learned over the weekend or something, actually the last few days, turns out Pow weighs something like 93 pounds.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, she was talking about this dog that was in the Ego video, and that thing weighs 73 kilograms, which is a lot more. It's like 160 pounds or something. And she weighs 93. So the dog was much, much bigger than any of the sisters, almost as much as 2 of them, but not quite. I mean, I think Pow's got to be the lightest one, which is surprising given the amount of power she puts out there, on those drums and everything. So, I mean, she's got to be pure muscle. But just an incredible stat there. Pretty much everybody that heard that was like, what? 93 pounds? Because, I mean, wow. Yeah, so she looks very healthy, so I don't think there's any issue there, but yeah, something else. But yeah, she brings it every time, Yeah, it's that 93 pounds screaming during Evolve and the other songs that we've heard, Ego most recently. Anyway.
She's powerful.
She is powerful for sure. Amazing time there, it looked like, for the people under the circumstances. I know that this tour is winding down soon. It's really got less than 2 weeks left. They have 2 more shows before they have their rooftop show at Pier 17 in New York on the 11th. And then there's only 1 more. I think that it's been very successful. I look forward to seeing what happens after this. There's an awful lot of open space on their calendar. They are going to be over in Europe and doing a bunch of likely festivals and maybe a few smaller headliner shows. Perhaps after that, we'll just have to see what happens. They've only got a couple of things booked for August. They're both in Japan. And they've only got a couple of things in September, and that's it. After that, we don't know what they're doing. We'll see, I guess, right? It'd be nice to see an actual headliner tour spring up someplace, but we shall see.
Oh, yeah. One thing I just remembered one thing I thought was interesting was that for much of the Sharks, all 3 members of the band were bathed in like this red light. They're like glowing red.
Sure.
It's like just them, too. I don't know how they did it, but...
Oh, yeah. You can really pinpoint those spotlights these days.
I guess so.
They're LED lights, they're digitally. You can really zero right in. I mean, if you wanted to, they could probably just put a spotlight like right in the middle of the body of the guitar or something. And that, as long as Danny's very, very still, but yeah, they have that capacity. And as we know, Pow's very visual, which means that the band is very, very involved in what the song's going to look like on stage, not just the performance. Even though it's light in this particular situation still, because it's earlier, they plan out what it's going to look like. And I'm sure the red, that's probably something to do with the fact that it's blood, sharks lurking in the water,
Perfect.
Dun, 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 dun. That's the whole thing. So that's my guess. Anyway, it's always worth looking at what's going on visually, what they've decided the lighting is and whether or not they've decided to bring out the dry ice or the fog or whatever, whatever they're going to use.
Or the strobes.
Strobes. Yeah, they're very strobe heavy on this. I think that's actually been a little bit of an issue for filming.
Oh, really?
It's absolutely their prerogative. And, it's kind of like,
It's cool when they do it. You don't have to do it all the time, I guess.
It's true. That's true. All right, well, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? If you were at the show in Austin, why don't you tell us about your experience below, please? And anything else you want to mention about this performance, any of the other songs that happened here, and if you're seeing any of the other shows or did see any of the other shows, let us know below, okay? And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed this presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See y'all later.